And they start their mid-play. Molotov into the window to deal with Kesserado. He has that smoke available if needed to get rid of the molly. And Art, again, being aggressive. Name of the game for him as he finds the first pick of the round. That body block smoke up the window gives Kesserado an angle to play with. And the rest of this prong to the approach of 9Z has been shut down by FURIA in the pistol. One player left is the Chilean of David to see if he can pull this one off. 1 versus 4 in total. Already found the first pick into play. In fact, he's found all of the kills that 9Z have picked up in this pistol. And there's only 3 more remaining. There is a kit down that he has eyes on, but there's still a minute left on this clock and he has to get to that bomb. Currently inside of the A site and 2 players there, one watching from short up the connector walkway. Blood, it's not looking so hot here for David.
Yeah, he's in that famous Nico position where he got the, I think a 4-kill ace, right? But the difference being this is even more uncomfortable. He's going to find 1. He's found 3 now. He's got time to work with, but unfortunately, Yuri, an artificial utility as well to try and make safe here with the AWP, feel a little uncomfortable.
Well, we've seen Safe look unstoppable in this competition so far, Blood. We've only got to see him once personally, but he was looking incredible in that matchup. We kept remarking to the fact that he would not miss simple shots. Now it is his turn to try and take his team over the line here. 15 seconds left. Kesserado has been picked out. That is an open B site right now, but that bomb, it doesn't have time to go back. Instead, they have to play commit to this site, and Safe is here to try and shut it down, but can't get in the right position. This attack forward, which actually might give some chances here to Safe. They don't have smokes left.
That's such an important kill for Drop to find, because if he gets taken down, Max just runs into the B bomb site, and now FURIA are kind of trapped, right? Now, where do they go? But him staying alive is so very crucial, and it's going to be Kesserado to strike. David able to reply back on
no smokes.
A 3v3, no utility, like you said. They just got to have to go for the plant, and they will plant. Unfortunately for them, there's no one to CD spawn, so the numbers will be punched in with 17 seconds remaining, and it's a post-plant play coming in from 9Z, and look at the health on Drop and Art.
Yeah, this is just brutality, really, from 9Z, just forcing their way into the site. They had no right, really, to get it safely there, but Drop, Kesserado, and Art trying to figure out, is it even viable to get forward? They swing with a flash. Kesserado trades 1 for 1. And look, and angle is so good to take down the head of Art, leaving Kesserado to pick up the AWP and back away.
9Z still a minute on the clock, and DGT being afforded a potential 1v1 here. And Art, he is still just poking and prodding, looking to take this fight, as Yuri's going to try and get the timing. It's all about the timing here, Dinko. And he's going to be looking the wrong way. Oh, DGT catches Yuri with his pants down. And they're just falling one by one, no trades, no utility. This is a little rough to watch.
9C are not doing anything to FURIA. They're just waiting for FURIA to end themselves, really, with some of these aggressive plays. 9Z just so ready for them. Now their execute begins to come in. Smoke out towards connector. Art's actually going to play around the other side of it, and that's going to work out for 1 and a second for Art. He gets back into the smoke and he's ready, but he just can't take down Max. Kesserado elsewhere, though, keeps the numbers even as we go 19 seconds. That ball needs to get towards the site, and David brings down Drop. So it's on Kesserado, and he has a chance, but Max is quick to the trigger.
But Kesserado will have enough time to recover, but it's going to be a hit coming into its connector. Art is going to find 1. Yuri trying to spam away through the smoke. They know his position. He's dealing so much damage with Lucan, and Rox will chime at the same time with 2 kills. Safe a missed shot. Art will fall, and now Safe hit his shots. He's going to find 1. 3 more to go.
Yeah, stuck a ticket yet again. Flash goes up, has to worry about so many angles. Not 2 of all, but in fact, Safe will deny the bomb plant. He's now looking for a little bit more into this one. Safe looks towards Palace, DGT's position. Nobody hears the tap of the bomb again. Safe goes forward, he massacres the 3rd, and now it's down to Drop and DGT. DGT's been an absolute animal so far, and he's the bane of their existence again.
For the Molotov to drop in, and here they come.
Yeah, Drop gonna try and play in and around his own smoke. He's just trying to buy some time so that rotation can come back in, but this time, much more convincing for 9Z to get into the site. Drop, still alive, will go down eventually. David pulls him out of play, and Kesserado through the smoke. You have to remember about Max. He was that lit lurk, he was that player who was being a nuisance from behind, and he's completely split up these FURIA players. Yuri's still on A. And if he wants to come back, he's got to deal with Max in this position. This is not looking good for FURIA whatsoever. Kesserado, AWP is good for 1. Yuri has to try and help out his teammate, but he's gone into middle instead. So Max is coming around the backside. Kesserado goes down. And now it's just Yuri who's had an absolute awful half coming in. He's going to have to try and make it happen, and it won't. 11-4 half for...
Find 2 kills here. Watch this thing.
Oh, he's got no fallback position. That molly making things a little difficult, but they're not pushing towards him. He has got his teammates to back him up, but finally will get taken out.
God damn it.
Come on, boy. You hype him up, and he just flops. It's your fault.
Fair enough. Drop, though. Gonna find David, and through the smokes, heads are getting popped. 4v3, though. Make that a 3v3. Rocks with 2 taps, finding 2 kills. Bomb can be planted, however, and a retake is on.
Yeah, look at the smoke. No kid on the back. The remaining players here of 9Z who have to have quite a swift retake attempt. Players are very low here on FURIA. You can even get away with a couple of chest shots if you're not too accurate on the first. Rox does get spotted. They're just trying to hold them back and buy as much time, just keeping them off the site. Safe even takes out Max, who's trying to push through CT spawn. Suddenly, Rox and DGT with kills, and now it's Caserado sitting back in the ramp. 47 HP as the bullets would pass his head. That defuse in the smoke, and DGT brings him down, who have decided to go with a little bit of a half point here.
Listen, man, GG, go next. Just go to the next map. I think 9Z are just...
That's a backbreaker, really, isn't it? That
yeah,
one?
like that. That's pretty much the final straw, the proverbial final straw. David, he's feeling a little overconfident, Dinko, but he will be punished for it. The nade sails in and drop, and Yuri left on a combined HP of 20. Caserado having to be the hero again. The Molotov Incendiary will force out drop. This round is done as well, Dinko. It's going to be 14-4 for the Argentinian-Chilean side.
Not falling for it. David still holding down the fort on A. 1 kill onto Yuri. Drop trades it out 1-for-1. But it is still the advantage for 9Z, and the numbers are just completely dropped right now for FURIA. This rotation you set up with the mid play, quick rotation certainly a factor.
Yeah, the Molotovs, however, going to still keep them at bay, though. And you can see Lucan still paranoid, because he did see a flashback being lobbed in by Safe towards B apartments. Rocks playing patiently, slowly creeping his way through the murder hole as DGT finds drop 1 by 1 to start the fall. He jumps out in the open, though, and Caserado is not going to miss those. Trying to bait out a shot, looking for another one, but Max is going to save his teammate, and it's all on Safe, the 1v3.
We'll see if Safe can do this and keep his team alive here on Mirage. Defuse being stuck around the corner, and it's not going to happen. Lucan brings down Safe.
Bit of a sneak.
See if he can get this pick. If he can, what opens up the round again.
Not fully yet, though, Dinka. There's still a player inside of Jaguar. And Caserado has no idea about that.
Bomb's coming B. Still, you got one player in the form of Safe, still at this A site. Caserado looking to take some control down. David wrapping him. And Caserado not ready for that. Bomb has been spotted now as well. Yuri goes down, bomb down. And look at Safe's position. So far removed from it. 40 seconds, still enough time to get towards that bomb, but still has to move quite swiftly. Considering he has to cut through numbers of players to get there, and he'll be caught trying to transition up to the... Look how low the remaining players of 9Z are.
Drop having to be the hero of the round here. He's got to get the... well, he's got Safe as well. And Drop is going to be flashing for Safe. They're waiting for the flashbang, but now DGT's position compromised, known as David's slowly going to be creeping his way in. That flash should be a tell as to where Safe's location is. They're going to be going for the double peek, I assume, as David crouches around the corner. They know where Safe is, and David is an...
DGT, if he can keep this up, I am getting very excited about 9Z's prospects for the future. DGT plays in position around the smoke. He's rotated all the way back to big box today. And here come FURIA, trying to boost up, but DGT spoils their party. Finally, Safe will take out the nuisance. The little gap, and look at the timing for David to get in behind the box at the site. 35 seconds remain. FURIA desperately trying to remove this player from the site. Safe can't do it. Art with the up. David with the flick. It seems to be a region that just keeps pumping out some fantastic players. DGT, his time in the limelight begins. Looking with the first kill. You know, it does get traded out pretty quickly, but DGT, he's just insufferable to play against right now for FURIA.
Jesus. They're just getting killed at will, Dinko. And DGT's trying to say, like, Try left the team, but he wasn't the best player. I was the best player.
That happens sometimes, right? Because when the star player takes up the role, you're forced into somewhat of an uncomfortable... Oh, Rocks, okay. 3 kills.
Jaguar got a bomb alongside on the back of Max as well. He's the guy with all the utility remaining. We did see Rocks deploy smoke towards top of mid, making a little bit of noise, but Hit is going to be coming in towards the B bomb site.
And they're going to go right into Yuri's setup. He is meant to be the distracted player, and Yuri will still come away with 1. Safe on the reply as well, just keeps them into the 3 versus 3. Hits the headshot before going down, and a 2 versus 2. 9Z with a bomb now down on the B ramp. This is a bit of a disaster, Blah.
Still a 2v2, so a lot of time to work with. However, Art and Drop, USPs up close. The Glocks could come out on top, and look at Rocks, the patience coming out of him. I love this. And Rock's gonna find Art the 1v1, but Drop will drop both of them, and that is gonna be few.
38 seconds left. Not a long time here for 9Z.
Yeah, Furia's got the advantage because the time and information they can just commit to stacking the site right now, because 9Z are not going to be risking going for the rotation this late in the round. 26 seconds, yet another smoke being deployed. They have another smoke still there. This is going to be very rough for 9Z.
Yeah, you have to run through a smoke. You have to go. You have to run right into drop, and he gets away with 2. Safe has missed the first shot. Still recovers. Does not miss twice. 13 seconds left. Looking does bring down Kesserado, but they realize this round is done, and luckily Looking...
Right-eye peek doesn't seem to really matter. They still know where Kesserado is, right? They still know where he is, but DGT, timing is perfection. And finally, 9Z have been able to crack open one of the bomb sites, and David with a beautifully placed nade. There's nothing Yuri can do. Maybe try and inflict a little bit of damage, because the money is absolutely incredible for Furia right now. So you can just go for these exits, aggressive exits, but in the end, he will fall once more to DGT, who will find himself in holding it towards Donut over here. So DGT, he had a window there, Dinko.
He is the last line of defense, though, Blair, on this A side. It's very slow to get back there if you're safe.
MP9, though.
And Art in position in Donut. Close quarters battle with the MP9. He can maybe rattle away one, but more than that, unlikely. Art gets the first, and the spacing's not good, so yes, he can, in fact, have an opportunity for a follow-up kill. Close to it. But he's bought time, and that's the most important, because now Safe is back in a position. What a shot! So quick to the body of DGT. Is now David into the clutch. 6 seconds, goes to the commit for the plant. There's no other option. David has to win a 1 versus 3. Can 9Z have 2 miracle clutches in a row? David has the chances. The 1v1s are there. Kesserado quick on the trigger, and Furia will equalize on the board.
Well played from Kesserado there. He just held the angle. He knew.
On into the temple with a bomb on his back. Furia making this so uncomfortable for 9Z, and Safe will catch out Looking. It is Max. A 1 versus 3 clutch needed for him once more. He's got the bomb. He'll put it down. And now into the clutch versus 2. Drop and Yuri coming in from CT and Temple. Max, oh, he had a shot. He had a shot to turn it into the 1v1. 9Z continue with numbers. They push throughout onto A main. They're in the site at the moment.
No utility.
And Kesserado is held back, and yeah, that's a massive problem right now. What do they do? How do you get onto the site? How do you feel comfortable about this? And the answer is you don't. Looking and DGT left in a very, very difficult position here. A 2 versus 5 up against Furia when the majority of plays still on full health.
DGT. Oh, okay. All right. That's the way to get back into this. Lucan. All right. Able to find 2, but before he gets up, he pointed out it's not great. It's a Mac 10. But here comes the fast play, just pushing in towards the B bomb site, and Drop is going to find 1 and the second.
Well, Drop takes down David and Rocks. And it's looking rough now for 9Z as they are getting toyed with. This buy had everything into it. That smoke's up. And that's not going to make that molly work at all. Safe is holding down the ramp. Just 1 player left. Looking in with 2. Nearly a third, but cannot do it. It is Furia who will stay alive. Their grand final dream still lives on. Already with 9Z. Can they hold on to it? In fact, can they extend upon it? Max gets caught and damaged up, but no kills yet for Furia.
Strange round. The bomb is making its way back down. Lucan catching safely. That's important. If he's able to somehow stay alive, this could be massive. He needs to win this duel. Has time for the reload. They know exactly where the final 2 players are. 1 remains, and Lucan with a map.
You gotta deal with Kesserado up in these rafters as well. It's not an easy position to force out. As the time takes on, 9Z's chances begin to dwindle away. Looking goes for the 1v1 fight, and will go down. Kesserado removes him. 1 round for Furia. With the bomb on his back, and Max, he spots out the bomb. He does damage to Safe, but he can't bring him down. He can't bring down the sniper. But that bomb has to get to the site eventually. Blind, they're backing into Kesserado. Looking, removes him, helps out his teammate, but the time, 20 seconds. There's a gap in the smoke, and that's an easy kill for Looking. And Yuri, oh, he's removed as well. 4 kills for Looking.
There it finally, Dinko. It looks like this streak has finally properly come to an end.
And that was the other question we have for 9Z. Are they going to be able to put an end to Furious Snowball? Certainly looking like it. They're melting the snow. Dave has taken out Kesserado. Safe also melted down by the AK.
It's a force buy, remember?
Yeah, and they're trying to go for this quick pounce. Furia try and pop their way out towards the site. Once it's stifled, once that initial pace is taken out of the round, the sting's completely gone. But Drop has actually slipped down the vent.
Fox making his way towards Decon. He's going to wait. Oh, he's not going to wait. Just the door's open. It's a jaw. And Yuri swatting him out. And Drop just trying to find a second player. They have no idea where he's coming from. And it's, of course, Lucan with the AWP. While Rox is just baiting out a shot.
Yuri.
But Yuri is aware. He's no fool. He's not going to fall for it. He's going to find Lucan. And Rox now left alone in the 1 versus 2. He's got to
No.
No way.
No.
No way.
Not like this.
No way.
Oh, he's sticking it.
Oh!
Bros, don't back that. Him in place of Vinny. If he can pull off a clutch like this, he could certainly show why. Max holds a good angle. Drop begins to clear it. Takes initial damage and Max gets away. Now the numbers know where he is, and it's 9-6 at the Yuri's always picking up the Julies.
If Moses is watching right now, he's excited, and there we go. The Julies finds one, almost gets a second kill, but he will be hunted down. David with the 1 and the 2, and looking for more. Is he safe? Getting gushed in the face, and KSerado waiting. Look at David just hunting down Safe. Nowhere can he hide, and KSerado though still lying in wait.
Yeah, KSerado coming back up the vent. A little bit of a quiet first half from his own performance, but CT side he can really light up. If he gets a start in the pistol, certainly can be a factor, but his pistol poked through the vent, but it doesn't even matter. KSerado still in with a kill, and now it's suddenly DGT. 1 versus 2, looking for the clutch. What a fantastic player he has been throughout this competition. To get them 10 rounds, he goes for the pistol, and now he draws them back. They force him further back into hut, and Drop is sticking it. He's got a kit in his back. That is it, stolen away. Pistol will go to FURIA. DGT needed to fight him, but unfortunately couldn't quite get it done, and nearly finds the follow-up on the way out. But Yuri at the end actually brings the numbers back down into the 2v2, but yes, time certainly a factor here for 9Z. Drop at Heaven has rotated back from his initial ramp position. Art still in the vent, covering off that fallback plan for 9Z, so it is a commit to the A side. Drop realizes if he can get the chance here to shut down the bomb plant, things could just be a nightmare. He doesn't deny, but he gets both. Drop shuts it down with a 4K. It's 15 for FURIA. 1 more round, and they're in the grand final. What would it be?
Finally, he drops on down. Yuri playing a very, very brave position there. They need to find something, and something will be found. DGT immediately dispatches of Yuri, and Max joining the fray as well. They're looking to open up the site. Still need to take care of KSerado, who's very, very low, but somehow seemingly impervious to the bullets. Finally, he falls to the no-scope from Lucan, but Art's gonna find DGT a 3v2.
Oh, Safe, he's had multiple chances, but he's missing the shots, and now he can't miss. Shot out to the left side, and Drop will close it. 16-11. FURIA are our